Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday the 27th of March 2026. So we're starting here with a synoptic yesterday at lunchtime. We have kind of a ridge of high pressure building up across country and quite a deep low pressure off in the North Atlantic between Iceland and Greenland. If we run that through midnight last night, it's just approaching Iceland. 6 o'clock this morning, it's a little bit further east, and by lunchtime today, it's sat over Iceland and it's driving in a warm front, cold front combination. So for a classic warm sector day across southern UK. The high pressure is still lurking out to the sort of mid-Atlantic, out to the west there, but it's not really getting a chance to dominate, certainly today. If we run that through midnight tonight into lunchtime tomorrow, you can see, even though the high is moving a bit closer, there's still the tail end of an occlusion coming down the country that's associated with this low. Satpic, so a fair bit of cloud on that front. So the cold front's coming down. This is a warm sector here that we're in right now. And looking at the rain radar, there's a fair bit of rain on that cold front. And that'll be with us in about 2 hours' time, I would imagine, going by this. It's up to 528. Yeah, about 2 hours away at the very latest. The rain forecast, if we just run that through, we're in about here where the pointer is, and that reckon's about 9:15, the first rain getting here. So even quicker going by the Met Office. And that's going to be around for a fair bit of the day. We'll just take that through to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see the back end of it is just starting to come into view. And it might be another couple of hours before the back end of it all the way through. So 6 o'clock tonight, going by the forecast at least. I'm just going to try refreshing this. This is the Odium Taphometa. That was 9 hours ago, valid up until noon today. So we'll roll with this. 230 degrees, 6 knots, greater than 10k viz. Few at 4,500 feet and temporarily between 5 and 7 this morning, scattered at 1,800 feet. A 30% chance at temporarily between 5 and 7, visibility down to 7 kilometres and light rain and drizzle. Scattered at 1,000 feet and becoming between 7 and 9, broken at 1,800 feet. Temporarily between 7 and 12, visibility down to 6 kilometres and light rain and drizzle, broken at 900 feet, and a 40% chance at between 7 and 12, viz down to 4 kilometres in rain and drizzle. I've gone upwind to Southampton. This one is valid until 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're looking at 230 degrees, 6 knots, greater than 10k viz. Few at 3,000 feet, and a 30% chance at between 6 and 9. Some rain, broken at 1,200 feet for the clouds, and then temporarily between 9 and 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to 6 kilometres in rain, light rain and drizzle, broken at 1,000 feet. 30% chance at temporarily between 9 and 3, viz down to 4 kilometres in rain and drizzle, broken at 700 feet. 1,000-foot winds to the north of us, 230 degrees, 20 knots. To the south, 260 degrees, 15 knots. Windy is showing at 9 o'clock this morning, a southwesterly 10 knots. And by the end of the day, that's probably going round towards westerly, at least 7 o'clock tonight, northwesterly. And I would imagine that's when the back end of the front goes through, between 6 and 7. So local forecast here then. We're looking at wind-wise about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 knots, 11 knots at the high peak of the afternoon, gusting up into the high teens. Temperature-wise, GFS are suggesting around about 8 centigrade today, with the dew point down at about 7, so just a 1 degree split there. Currently here at Lasham, we've got 6.3 and 3.8 for the dew point. The camera on the south side, this was at 7 o'clock this morning. I'm just going to refresh that to let you see what it's like now. And you can see that front is rapidly approaching and clouds filling in. Sky sights, their point forecast here for Lasham is cross-section showing low cloud all day with a bit of precipitation there. And if we have a look at the potential flight distance for today, it's non-existent anywhere near Lasham. Top Meteo, this is looking at thermals for the day, and it's actually got rain all over the screen. There's not a thermal in sight until after the front goes through. This is 5 o'clock tonight, and it's still up sort of a Birmingham way for this sort of weather. No TAMs, there's nothing to discuss locally here at Lasham. If you do happen to fly, perhaps in your own motor glider or powered airplane, then do your own research there. And with that, let's move on to the local airfield briefing. And we'll start with glider bookings. There's 2 K21s booked on 5-day course, 2 K21s on booked flying. There's 1 K21 on the casual list with an instructor available. There is some single seat availability, and of course the sim is available as per normal. Nothing to report from 2XL. Autumn Wave Camp dates are the 4th to the 23rd of October. You can book via the office, and you can get information on the expedition via myself, Evan, or Barry. So the general situation today is that there's high pressure to the west, low pressure to the north, warm sector weather coming through the region with the rain throughout the day. If we can fly, it'll be first thing. We'll set up on runway 27 normal ops. Cables on the boom south side, but I'll come down to the clubhouse and have a chat with you about what you actually want to do. And of course, please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. Do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways as shown in red on the next slide. And of course, please clean your gliders when you put them away at the end of the day. So here's a potential setup, winching off the grass on the south side, aero towing off the north side of the runway. I doubt there'll be any grid today, and I doubt there'll be any real self-launchers out today either. Left and right-hand circuits onto 27 grass, north and south. That's it from me today. I shall see you in the clubhouse shortly. If we do go out, have a great day's flying, enjoy yourselves. Please keep it safe.